Hey there fellow YouTube enthusiasts, welcome back to Modern Aroma Reviews. My name is Chris and I have got something pretty interesting. I've got a wire review slash cool build for you. I'm really hoping the video is not going to be too long. As you can see, I'm kind of wrinkly. I've had a long day at work today. Anyhow, today what I'm reviewing is a prefabricated coil. Just so happens to be a fused Clapton by two 28 gauge Kanthals in the center with 32 gauge Kanthal wrapped around it, and it's 15 feet of here or 5 meters. And I gotta say, I actually do really like this stuff. Either way, guys, let's get a better look at it. Let's go down into a up close view and get a chance to see some of this wire. I do have some pros and cons about it. We'll get into that in the up close. This is the prefabricated fused Clapton by Ude. As you can see up here, it says Kanthal A1. That means that everything in this prefabricated wire is made from Kanthal. Let's say you're on vacation. Let's say you're on vacation and you need just a little bit of Kanthal to go with it. This would be good. However, cons, it's not exactly spooled correctly, I guess that's the word. There's like bits and pieces here where the coil is either not taut enough or too taut. I don't like that. It's made it fairly easy for this stuff to kind of unspool by itself. I mean, as soon as you pull on this top layer has a good amount of tension, but that bottom down in there has no tension at all. So you let go of this and this entire thing doesn't just unspool like a regular thing of wire would. This thing explosively unspooled on me once. I can barely even look at this. I can barely even get this guy on, so I'm just gonna say fuck it and spool it around this side here. I know a lot of people are gonna yell at me about that, but that's a little quick fix that I did. I probably just put a kink in that wire right there, so that's probably not useful anymore. This is basically how it comes. I've taken maybe a foot or two off, and that's kind of revealed this like really shitty spooling on the inside there. You can barely see the actual fuse in this because it is a fairly small wire, but it is there. You can kind of see it in the shadow. So that's the side profile, and just a little wider makes the flat profile. You know what? Let's do some fresh coils with this guy. So I've got my coils made. I'm just gonna put them in. This is gonna be kind of hard working with the camera here. Not to mention I'm also left-handed, which makes nothing right-handed easy. Cool. Didn't make myself look like too much of an idiot here. We got both coils set in place. Everything looks good. We're gonna heat them up, fire them up, get them burning nice and even, and then we're gonna give them a bit of cotton and bake them. Alright guys, I got him going. He is glowing from the inside out. It is a long ramp up on this one because I do have it at 70 watts, so that's 100 watts. If you look, man, these wires are fat. These are big ass coils. In my opinion, they are fairly big coils. So I'm going to try to raise these coils up as much as I can without actually touching the inside of the cap here, and try to get as much airflow as I can. All wicked up, I'm just going to throw some juice on there. I'm going to use some guava cheesecake. These coils suck up some serious juice. So kind of wet your coil down first and get some juice in that coil before you put your juice on your wick. Just makes things easier. Cool. He's juiced up for the most part. Alright guys, back to the face. I've got it all juiced up, I've got it wicked up, he's built, he's ready to go. And man, he's chucking clouds, no doubt. This is 100 watts here. But that's not why I was interested with diffuse Clapton. I was interested with diffuse Clapton because not only do I want to chuck clouds like this, I also want to taste it, and I feel like, I mean, you have to kind of balance it out. Are you a cloud chaser, or are you a flavor person, chaser guy? Which one are you? And this is kind of gives a little bit of both. It gives you good clouds with amazing flavor. Sorry, it's just too good. There are some pros and there are some cons. So a good pro is it comes pre-fabricated. You don't have to fuck around with it, making your own coals and doing shit like that. Another good pro to this is you get a lot of it for $8.99. I bought these, so this wire here, this prefabricated wire at eSigelei.com. I will drop the link down in the description, and as well as the price and if they are in stock at the moment. $8.99, $9, $10 after tax if you have a certain whatever tax you have in your state or in your country or wherever you live, and then shipping, of course. $9, $10 for this wire. It is a hell of a deal. It is a hell of a deal. I've been working on it for like a month now. Month, 2 months, something like that. And I've got plenty of wire left. Plenty of wire left. And these coils are lasting me like a week, 2 weeks at the most. I guess that really all depends on what liquid you're vaping. If you're doing high VG stuff, if you're doing, you know, high sugar content, if you do a lot of liquids that are high in sugar, they got a sweetener added to them, maybe you need to change your coals a little bit more often so you don't end up with that burnt taste. I like it. I love it. I'm gonna re-drip here some of this lava cheesecake. I put 21 drops in there. 21 drops. That's a lot of liquid that I normally tend to do like 10-15 drops at the most, but man, these coils, they just eat juice. They just eat it. But the flavor is just fucking fantastic. Alright guys, that's all I got for this review. My name is Chris here at Modern Aroma Reviews. And remember guys, love the aroma. It's just chucking out a lot of it.